once. He filled her life with criticism and praise when she told him, "Daddy, I wanna dance." His little girl had grown up so fast. He'd expected that her childhood should last. But what could she do? She was just her daddy's girl. Yeah, yeah. Just a baby when mommy had died. Lonely daddy with child but no wife. I'll raise you well, my child, though I'm dying inside. And if needs be, I will give up my life. His little girl was a lover of mine. We were quite happy, but for just a short time. But what can you say when you play with daddy's girl? Love is funny when you're stupid and young. Infatuation's a time. Being together didn't end up much fun. But hey, we live and we learn. When baby grows up, you have to let go. Even though it feels it cuts like a knife. Baby will come back, baby loves you so. But being free is so important in life. So who was I to get in the way? Daddy's girl, probably make it someday. When you get to the top, I will say, I knew that daddy's girl. 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 Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I have the pleasure to be in the company of the soulful singer, songwriter and producer Alex Holland. Hello, thank you very much for joining me today. How are you?
I'm good, thanks for having me.
Good. Now, as an artist, when and where did music start for you?
Music started when I was about 7 years old. I started hammering out Sesame Street on the piano, and my mum kind of figured that I had a bit of musicality in me, so she took me to piano lessons.
Yeah.
And then a couple of years, or a year or two maybe after that, I started having violin lessons. Yeah, I started to sing when I was sort of early teen.
Fantastic.
That's the
And
beginning.
it's all culminated in this, your debut
It's all
EP.
culminated into the EP, yeah, that's right.
Keep On Keeping On is the title of it. Now, obviously, you wrote it and produced it yourself. What is your favourite track?
It might actually have to be Keep On Keeping On.
Is that why you put it as the title track?
I guess so, because as the name suggests, the title suggests, it's about, you know, moving on in adversity, and, you know, despite anything that may be going wrong, it's about persistence. And, you know, I like to think that that's a, you know, a positive message.
Yeah,
so
I like it. Now, do you have a process when it comes to writing and producing your music?
I have different processes, I guess. If I look at it analytically, there's different ways. I mean, one way may be that I just mess around on the piano, and that's quite often actually how it starts in terms of music. Lyrics are a different thing. but I may be just messing around, improvising on something, and then, you know, a chord structure will come out of that, or some kind of melodic pattern will come out of that, and then, you know, I'll get into the flow, so to speak, and, you know, something may come out of that, and I may have some words that I've already written that I'll stick on top of it, or I may start afresh depending on the way the mood takes me, really. So.
I like it. And how would you describe your sound?
How would I describe it? Soulful, eclectic, it's chilled out as well as upbeat. There's all kinds of styles. I like to think that all the music that I've been influenced in my life is kind of almost regurgitated into my sound.
What crime have I committed? What wrong have I done? If guilty is him and he likes what he sees in, I am the one. So punish me, I can take it. It can't be denied. I'm serving a life sentence for looking. Don't bring me no defendant. The case is clear to see. It's easy to tell that I'm guilty as hell. There's no discrepancy. Now take me to my cell block. It's there you realize that though I'm chained, I've more to gain from looking in your big brown eyes. 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 Making love with you is electric. There are no words left to describe. I'm giving up my freedom to make you feel good inside. It's sacrificial madness. I hear the people cry, but they don't feel like I feel when I'm looking in your big brown eyes. Looking in your big brown eyes. Looking in your big brown eyes. Looking in your big brown just gazing at you. You're the one that took me down, but there ain't a thing I can do. I'm proud of my conviction. I won't compromise. I'm doing time for pretty crime. Just looking in your big brown eyes. Looking in your big brown eyes. Looking in your big brown eyes. Looking in your big brown
Good. Keep on keeping on. Once there was a man who went fishing. but visit would not come his way. What he was wishing for was missing, so he went on his way. As for the fishes, their material, well, they had problems of their own. Their friends were tired, they just could not find a way to go home. But God said, keep on keeping on. Keep on listening to the word of my song. Keep on keeping on what you're saying now. Keep your mind focused and your heart beating strong. The tortoise, when he was racing with the hare, nobody thought he would make it, but he made it there. Because the hare knew he was faster, he took a rest to kill some time, and pretty soon he fell asleep and tortoise crossed the line. In plenty of time, 'cause God said, keep on keeping on. Keep on listening to the word of my song. Keep on keeping on what you're saying now. Keep your mind focused and your heart beating strong. They all say that life is tough, making choices, learning no right from wrong. But I'll say before your head is learned, try and read between the lines of my song. Hope you listen to my story and think about what I have said. We all can find that the glory with our hearts and our heads. If there's just one thing you leave with, remember that you're not alone. With every autumn comes a harvest, but you reap what you sow. Remember, keep on keeping on. Keep on listening to the word of my song. Keep on keeping on. What you say now? Keep your mind focused and your heart beating strong. Keep on keeping on. Keep on listening to the word of my song. Keep on keeping on. What you saying now? Keep your mind focused and your heart beating strong. call it stormy Monday. Tuesday is just as bad. Call it stormy Monday. Tuesday's just as bad. Wednesday's worse, baby. And I have to tell you, I feel oh so sad. Eagle flies on Friday. Saturday I go out to play. Eagle flies on Friday. Saturday I go out to play. Sunday I go to church, and I go to listen to boy and play. Playboy.
What inspires you, or who inspires you musically?
Well, my key idols are Stevie Wonder, Harry Connick Jr., Marvin Gaye, Motown, that kind of stuff, as well as people like Billy Joel, Ben Folds, James Taylor. So what inspires me musically? I guess listening to music. Other music inspires me musically. Going and seeing live music, hearing, you know, my recordings at home, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Bouncing ideas off other musicians and, you know, other like-minded people.
And I know that you have worked with Felix from Basement Jaxx.
Yeah.
I know that he helped to produce your track,
Yeah.
Back of Your Mind.
That's right.
How did that come about?
Felix, I used to go out with one of the girls that sings with Basement Jaxx.
Oh, cool.
And so I was kind of a hanger-on on one of the
groupie,
a bit of a groupie, yeah, on one of the tours. And so I naturally got to know the guys, got to know Felix. We were in the dressing room, and we were sharing music, and I showed him some of the stuff that I did, and he liked a few of the tunes, and we kind of took it from there. He said, "Come to the studio." I said, "Okay." Came to the studio, and originally what I wanted to work on, he decided that it wasn't something that he particularly wanted to work on. So we just kind of I started showing him other ideas that I had, and we kind of started jamming, and he liked Back of Your Mind, so he did his little take on that, and you know, that's how that all came.
So much is happening that you can't ignore. Lay it to rest and let your mind be pure. And try and put it to the back of your mind. Try and put it to the back of your mind. Sorry for yourself, ain't no crime, but let it go, get back on your feet. There ain't no shame in fun, yeah, it's different, but try and put it to the back of your mind. Try and put it to the back of your mind. Realize that you're doing fine, and it's okay to feel like it's down again. So try to rise, look in mind, you can get it back together. Have fun and put it to the back of your mind. When you let go of something limiting, you create space to let the dirt back in, because you put it to the back of your mind. Yeah, you put it to the
every time they go to a party. She always seems to get so uptight. She thinks he's checking out all the honeys, but there's only one girl in his sight. He's getting tired of your games, girl. You're checking names on his phone. Your attitude is so lame, girl, 'cause you're only happy when you're alone. He says, you are the only one for me. I don't want no one else. But if you cannot trust me, better find somebody else. And when he's working late at the office, she calls him up to see if he's there. He's always there, and you know that he's working for the cash for your vacation. He ain't got no time to have an affair, no. I think it's time that you change, girl. You're not dancing his dance, no. I think it's going insane, girl. That's why he's giving you one more chance. He says, you are the only one for me. I don't want no one else. But if you cannot trust me, you better find somebody else. He said, you are the only one for me. I don't want no one else. But if you cannot trust me, better find somebody else. Go ahead. Give it up again. I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce the band. On the bass, Mr. Jack Blundell. Please give it up. Jack, you want to play a little bit? Jack Blundell. And the powerhouse that's behind me on the drums, Mr. Darren Ashford. Give it up. Play, Darren. Time that you change, girl. You're not dancing his dance. I think I'm going insane, girl. Giving you one more chance. You are the only one for me. I don't want no one else. But if you cannot trust me, better find somebody else, girl. She said, you are the only one for me. I don't want no one else now. But if you cannot trust me, better find somebody else. Better find somebody else. Better find somebody else. Better find somebody else.
How do you think the use of the internet has changed the music scene?
The internet has exploded the music scene in so many great ways. Never before have artists been able to promote their own music in the way that we can now with the use of the internet. And pioneers like Prince, who led the way, he's a real leader in terms of showing other musicians and artists what you can do with the internet and how you can leverage that. It's a 24/7 market worldwide, and that gives artists an amazing opportunity to promote their music. It's also, at the same time, quite overwhelming as well. So it's a question of finding the right ways that suit that particular artist. But in answer to your question, yeah, it's amazing.
So are there any other artists that you've heard of possibly on the internet, independent artists, bands, that make you stop and listen? Who are you sort of watching at the moment?
I'm a bit of a recluse when it comes to my music. I mean, I've got my own little music world. Do I follow people on the internet? Yes and no.
You should do.
I know I should. It's bad, isn't it?
Support your fellow artists.
Yeah, no, I mean, listen, the people that I know that I support them. I don't feel like I need to say that. I get a lot of information from the internet, so I find out about people that way. I'm kind of always connected, as it were, but I guess I say I'm in my own music world because I'm constantly creating stuff. So I'm either, if I'm not writing my own music, I'm listening to the music that I've collected over the years. So in that respect, I'm in my own little world. But no disrespect to anyone else that's promoting their stuff, and
Of course.
I like to think I hear about the people that I hear about because they come naturally. The song is called Daddy's Girl.
Single parent, only daughter to raise. Situation of tragic circumstance. He filled her life with criticism and praise when she told him, Daddy, I wanna dance. His little girl had grown up so fast. He'd expected that her childhood should last. But what could she do? She was just her daddy's girl. Yeah, yeah. Just a baby when mommy had died. Lonely daddy with child but no wife. I'll raise you well, my child, though I'm dying inside. And if needs be, I will give up my life. His little girl was a lover of mine. We were quite happy, but for just a short time. But what can you say when you play Daddy's girl? Love is funny when you're stupid and young. Infatuation's a turn. Being together didn't end up much fun. But hey, we live and we learn. When baby grows up, You have to let go, even though it feels it cuts like a knife. Baby will come back, baby loves you so. The being free is so important in life. So who was I to get in the way? Daddy's girl, you probably make it someday. And when you get to the top, I will say, I knew that daddy's girl. 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 Everyone all right? Yeah. Okay. We're just getting started, you know. This song is called Big Brown Eyes. What crime have I committed? What wrong have I done? If guilty is he, and he likes what he sees in, I am the one. So punish me, I can take it. It can't be denied. I'm serving a life sentence for looking. Don't bring me no defendant. The case is clear to see. It's easy to tell that I'm guilty as hell. There's no discrepancy. Now take me to my cell block. It's there you realize that though I'm chained, I've more to gain from looking in your big brown eyes. Looking in your big brown eyes. Looking in your big brown eyes, yeah. Looking in your big brown eyes. Wow, wow. Making love with you is electric. There are no words left to describe. I'm giving up my freedom to make you feel good inside. It's sacrificial madness. I hear the people cry, but they don't feel like I feel when I'm looking in your big brown eyes. Looking in your big brown eyes. Looking in your big brown eyes, yeah. Looking in your big brown eyes, yeah, 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 yeah. Ba 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 da 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 la 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 da 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 la 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 la. La 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 la. How does it feel to have me trapped here, just gazing at you? You're the one that took me down, girl. Ain't a thing I can do. I'm proud of my conviction, won't compromise. I'm doing time for pretty crime, just looking in your big brown eyes. 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 I am a prisoner of your love. I'm a prisoner. I am a prisoner of your love. I'm a prisoner. I'm a prisoner. Oh,
Now, a little birdie told me that you actually went to theatre school, so you're a trained actor and dancer as well.
Yeah.
Do you find that that aspect of being a performer helps when you're performing your music on stage and sort of helps to involve the audience?
Most definitely, most
In what
definitely.
ways does it help?
Well, if you train in the theatre, then one of the key things you learn is to project your voice and just yourself in general towards a live audience. So combining that into a musical performance is key. I mean, it's not always easy for someone like me when you're behind like a piano, for example, to connect in the same way that an actor might on the stage. But there are certain skills and resources that you can learn from doing that kind of training. So yeah, it definitely helps.
Do you have any rituals that you do before you go on stage?
I do a little dance.
Little
no, I
Sesame
don't.
Street dance.
Yeah, little Sesame Street dance, and I get all the Muppets down, and we have a little. No,
so you don't have anything. You don't do anything. You just go for it.
If anything, sometimes, actually, most of the time, thinking about it, I just go quite introvert and quiet and try and focus.
Okay.
And if there's any kind of ritualness to that, it's possibly sort of a take on some kind of meditative sort of thing, but I don't really put a label on it. I just, get focused and then, get geared up to going on stage.
Whenever you're ready. Soon as I got home, soon as I got home. Beautiful. Soon as I got home, soon as I got home. Soon as I got home, soon as I got home. Soon as I got home, soon as I got home. My babies, get up, please. Recently, seems to me things are going my way. Can't believe or conceive it. It's such a beautiful day. And now that all the things that have happened this far, nothing compares to all the things that you are. You're my superstar, and nothing's gonna tear us apart. Girl, I've been longing all the long way just to give you my love. And that's not where it is. I'm not gonna stop what I'm gonna do. Girl, I'm gonna give it to you as soon as I get home. As soon as I get home, leave all the stuff that you plan to do. As soon as I get home, as soon as I get home, I'm thinking about making love to you. As soon as I get home, as soon as I get home, baby girl, this is all I plan to do. Yeah, as soon as I get home, as soon as I get home, never thought I'd believe in a love that would last forever. But you changed all of that in the time that we spent together. You show me love that's true. I don't care what I do, I'll be with you, and then nothing ever tear us apart. Girl, I've been longing all the long day just to share your kiss. And that's not where it is. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it. As soon as I get home, 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 as soon as I get home. stop with a girl, I wanna give it to you as soon as I get home, as soon as I get home. Leave all the stuff that you plan to do. As soon as I get home, as soon as I get home, I'm thinking about loving you. As soon as I get home, as soon as I get home, baby girl, this is all I plan to do. Yeah, as soon as I get home, as soon as I get home.
Give it up for Boyan, please. On the guitar, Boyan. Break it down, guys. Eagle flies on Friday. Saturday, 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 Saturday. Go out to play. Eagle flies on Friday. Saturday, I'm go out to play. Sunday I go to church. I had to get on my knees and I pray. Listen what I have to say now. I have to say, Lord, have mercy. Lord, have mercy on me. Lord, have mercy on me. Wanna see my baby? Yes, I do. Lord, bring her home to me.
The strangest feeling, with no vivid reason here to find. Yet the thought of losing you's been hanging round my mind. Far more frequently you're wearing perfume. You say no special place to go, but when I ask will you be coming back soon, you don't know, you never know. Well, I I really feel. My eyes won't let me hide, 'cause they always start to cry. 'Cause this time could mean goodbye. Lately I've been staring in the mirror, very slowly picking me apart, trying to tell myself I had no reason with your heart.
What would you say you find hard about the music industry? What's your pain?
What's my pain?
What's your pain?
So hard. I guess I don't want to make out like the industry is I'm not going to lie, it's not an easy industry to
Well,
be in
no, it's
at
not.
all, from lots of angles. I don't know if there's one particular pain that I could sort of isolate in that way, but it's just it's hugely competitive, I guess. So yeah, I guess in terms of competitivity, making yourself stand out, because in a way it doesn't really matter how good you are. It really depends on, you know, it's the old cliche, but you know,
The right place at the right time.
that kind
and
of
all
thing.
that.
And I certainly know from personal experience that, you know, I've always been able to do what I do, but I haven't always had the confidence, self-belief to do it. I mean, there've been times when I have and times when I haven't, and so certainly the times that I didn't, I wouldn't have been able to make it happen in the same way that I perhaps can now. So yeah, I guess it's a question of, you know, knowing your market, knowing exactly what the industry's about, and I guess when it comes down to it, understanding other people's psychology.
Well, they had problems with them. Their fears were tired, they just could not find a way to know. But God said, keep on keeping on. Keep on listening to the words of my song. Keep on keeping on. What you saying now? Your mind focused and your heart beating strong. Time, 'cause God said, keep on keeping on. Keep on listening to the words of my song. Keep on keeping on. What you saying now? Your mind focused and your heart beating strong. They all say that life is tough, making choices learning you're right from wrong. But I say before you had enough, try and read between the lines of my song.
story. You think about what I have said. We all can find a path to glory with our hearts in our heads. If there's just one thing you need, remember that you're not alone. We never know when comes the hardest for to reach what you sown. Remember, keep on, keeping on. Keep on listening to the words of my song. Focused in your heart beating strong. Keep on keeping on. Keep on listening to the words of my song. Keep on keeping on. What you're saying now. Your mind focused and your heart beating strong.
Put it to the back of your mind. So much is happening that you can't ignore. Lay it to rest, let your mind be pure, and try and put it to the back of your mind. Try and put it to the back of your mind. Feeling sorry for yourself ain't no crime, but let it go and get back on your feet. There ain't no shame of wanting its defeat, but try and put it to the back of your mind. Try and put it to the back of your mind. Realize that you're doing fine, and it's okay to feel like this now and then. So dry your eyes, then look in mine. You can get it back together again. Have faith and put it to the back of your mind. When you let go of something limiting, you create space to let the good back in, because you put it to the back of your mind. Yeah, you put it to the back of your mind. The thought will come back when you're feeling strong. You'll surely deal with it for to move on, and then it won't be a problem, and you'll be fine. That's when you put it to the back of your mind. When you let go of something limiting, you create space to let the good back in, because you put it to the back of your mind. Yeah, are you afraid to go back of your mind? You're mine, yeah, 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 yeah.
Would you laugh at me if I asked you to dance? All I have left is my pride. I have a yearning for a kind of romance. Can't help my feelings inside.
what do you like best about the music industry? I guess it's being on stage performing. But
yeah, it's a mixture of being on stage and performing, playing with the guys in the band, and creating in the studio and bouncing ideas off other people, or maybe just by myself. I'm a music geek. I love just sitting at my piano and just messing around. So yeah,
well, that's what you do. So
yeah,
it's all right to be a music geek.
Yeah.
Now, where do you see yourself in the next 2 years? What's Alex Holland going to be doing in the next 2 years?
Alex Holland is gonna break out of the UK a little bit, and he's gonna do some. Oh my God, I'm talking about myself in the third person. I'm gonna go around Europe.
Around Europe.
I'm gonna be doing some US stuff. Some visits out there, just spreading my music around. I'm also going to be combining my music with some other skills that I've learned along the way. I'm going to be creating a seminar which is going to be geared towards other musicians, and that's going to be something that we're going to start off in the UK, but you never know, maybe branch out into other countries. But in terms of my music purely, as I said, Europe, US. Watch out!
Yeah.
For those that don't know, it's called Daddy's Girl.
Single parent, only daughter to raise. Situation of tragic circumstance. He filled her life with criticism and praise. When she told him, "Daddy, I wanna dance," his little girl had grown up so fast, and he'd expected that her childhood should last. But what could she do? She was just her daddy's girl. Just a baby when mommy had died. Lonely daddy with child but no wife. I'll raise you well, my child, though dying inside. And if needs be, I will give up my life. His little girl was a lover of mine. We were quite happy, but for just a short time. But what can you say when you play with daddy's girl? Daddy's girl, you will make it one day. And when you get to the top, I will say, she was my daddy's girl. 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 She was my daddy's girl.